Hi YouTube. I hope you're doing good. I'm having a nice day. I was out earlier. It was maybe about 78 degrees somewhere. 76, 78, somewhere in there. Um Feeding the kitties and paying them some attention, and it's 90, so I'm going to go out after a while and um build them like a little kitty pond play area. Um So anyway, because I have a place with some plastic, and I'm thinking about, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just have to see. It is pretty darn hot out. I guess I'll just see what I can do, and because I used to have like an aquarium light that I put by this big clear plastic tub I had, and I put boats in there. I had two cats that would play in the water with. It got a little messy in the house, but they really enjoyed it, believe it or not. So, and Doug's cat, he doesn't just drink water. He sticks his whole arm in there and slaps it across the floor, and then smears the window. He helps me wash windows. What a good boy, right? So anyway, yeah. Oh, just saying hello real quick. Uh, nothing really pressing going on. Oh, I was gonna try and think of another tactic that was used on me. I'll see if I can here. So, oh, anyway, I can't right now. Anyway, yeah. I was listening to waltzes this morning, but then it got a little, oh, I would say maybe uncomfortable because it's really upbeat. I mean, in a sense, it can be radical too, but most of them are really soft. And it was, I put it in my check this out, and in I put, oh, I did. It's the Greatest Waltzes Part One. It's in one of my playlists, so you'll see it. But and then there's Part Two, and um, it's a real beautiful dance. But just the music itself, a lot of it I played on my flute in band as a young person, and a lot of my younger life spent with classical music. But waltzes in particular, yeah, I love them because I love to dance, and it's like my number one favorite dance, I think, you know. And then I have a young person in my life that's thinking about getting married. She's 22 and she wants to be married by 23. And there's also like the wedding waltz or the marriage waltz. And um, if you believe in heaven, that's their dance. you know, it's elegant, you know, and absolutely nothing nasty in the vibe of it. It's just a beautiful dance. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I guess just what I had on my mind. Oh, something Doug said to me is like something about taking my energy, or, it's like, no, it's not like that. you know. But, I know I was on it yesterday, but it was a little bit different the way he put it today. Something like, don't let them steal your energy. And I said, I won't let you take my energy, So it was something like that. We always have these um, cut to the bone or cut to the slice it to the heart type of situations. So, especially lately. I'd say the last 10 years has been enlightening in a lot of people's lives. That's a good thing. Oh, that's what I was going to say too. I heard on a call for an uprising, they're saying that there's coin shortages now again, and but they aren't making anymore, and that people are hoarding them at home, and to introduce their electronic currency, and have control over everybody and stuff. And man, it don't matter if it gets down to electronic money, and um, everybody has diseases inside of them with or without any getting poked from anything. So it's like, nah, whoever survives, survives. Whoever God takes, he takes. And that's just whatever. I wouldn't spend 1 second listening to any of their propaganda as far as what you should do or what you shouldn't do or worry about or not worry about, because I've been with absolutely nothing and always somehow made it. And I know that was with the grace of God. And if He wants me to starve to death, then He'll take me, you know? And that's a good thing, too. So, anyway. And you can say, well, that's a painful thing and I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, but I do. you know, um, I'm talking really seriously and more than once in my life. So, I know exactly what I'm talking about. So, um, I don't know. It's been some crazy times, that's for sure. Because all the people that really do not want to be a part of God's family are treating the ones that do, um, trying to do everything they possibly can get away with. You know, it's like their last hurrah. You know. Also saw that the Baphomet, the goat, is the sign, the symbol of Simone Biles, our Olympic gymnastic champion that's over there. And that's, of course, intertwined in their rituals and opening ceremonies, and, you know, like the story of I can't remember who it was, an older person, and they had horses back in them days, sent an urgent message to the king on foot, and that was the beginning of the Olympics, and died when he got there. Oh, let's celebrate that, you know. And then something else. Oh, it was Dry Bar Comedy about different comedians were commenting on jokes about Olympics and stuff. So that was one of them. And but that's true, um, from the accounts in the book, you know. And then after what was it? Oh, so he delivered his message to Rome and died before the emperor. And then the emperor killed his own people and set the city on fire, and chased the slaves into other parts of the world, and stuff like that. Kind of what's going on right now. The government is sabotaging itself and trying to force us into one dictatorship, you know? So, well, still, too, if we could never communicate through YouTube or any other way electronically, the minds of people that are of God, we hear each other anyway. We're just able to extrapolate something extra um, into the conversations that are going on in the world, which is really cool anyway. Or let us know what the other side of that evil situation is doing, because they're more of one mind and one flesh, whereas God's people are of the spirit, the mind, and the flesh being the blood. So we kind of got the Trinity on our side, not just a dual system, but an actual bigger force, a larger army of professionals that are all connected with our souls. So, and so we'll be communicating anyway, just like we always have. So, good or bad, we all hear each other if we want to tune in, you know. Some people don't have a choice, you know, but I didn't have my pizza last night. I had little peanut butter sandwiches and some pretzels and milk. But I don't know what I'm having tonight yet, because as hot as it is, I don't know. I might wait and open up the windows, and I did last night. It cools down enough if it's below 75, but it was about 71. But it's been kind of cooler at night, but I don't think tonight's going to be. And we have a few really hot days coming up, so yeah. I'm not gonna kill myself in the heat. I've done that a lot, and I'm not gonna even take any chances, you know. So, oh, yeah, the sun is hot out there. It is, but there's actually aluminum, strontium, and barium and other things in our skies from what they sprayed. And yes, it is more reflective, and um, I don't know what to think about the solar flares and the EMP and the Schumann resonance being the heartbeat of the Earth. Yesterday it spiked 500%. And I'm wondering about like the seismographs around the world that measure the Earth's crust and below, and the activity of the planet, you know, and the plates and the different things that they measure. Mm, makes one wonder, doesn't it? So, but those charts can be altered. I mean, what I'm saying is, if I feel the earth move under my feet, I see the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. Um, if I see that, then I'll know for myself. you know, till then, it's like, whatever. Gotta be there, I guess. They say that Yellowstone has tremors and all the time and whatever. Well, I beg to differ, and they said, and it always has. And well, when you live literally, you could drive not even an hour and a half from there, but most of it's uphill because it's a mountain. But you're just like, as the crow flies, like almost just like right there is where I lived, and never really felt any tremors like that and stuff. And it's like, and I've been to Old Faithful and um, oh, wrong one. No, it isn't. That's I'm thinking of Mammoth Hot Springs. Or wait, yeah, Old Faithful is Yellowstone. I was mixing that up with no, it isn't. That's in South Dakota. I've been there. Yeah, it is. It is. But I have to look it up. Dang it. There is springs in both places, but yeah, Old Faithful is Yellowstone for sure. Yeah, deer. Okay, now I'm thinking of South Dakota was the Black Hills and Mount Rushmore. So I still have to look it up. Now I confused myself. So if I confused you, my apologies. Maybe it's the heat. I'm waiting till this evening to indulge in my pleasure. So yeah, so it's not that. If only stupidity comes with an excuse, huh? you know. That's just like I told people on Facebook, it's just like the law. This is how God is too. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's just the way it is. You're expected to know the laws of the land. And if you don't, that's just too damn bad, right? So I'd say if we have an opportunity to understand the laws clearly, then you have every chance of passing your test. you know. And I wish you all the best. Oh, let's see what else is going on. I do not know for sure. Or if I did, I can't really say because you wouldn't believe me anyway. Guess your dad have been there. you know, some things are so radical in a person's life. It's like only like there's only like few people that could even understand that, because not because they're stupid or anything, just because older people live through more stuff. Let's just put it like that. Yeah. So, what's your weather like? Is it hot? I heard, like where I watched direct weather. Um, Looked like it was going to be cooler down south than usual, and maybe a little cooler on the eastern part of the United States and the Midwest and West, and even into like Canada. We're all going to be like in Washington State and whatever, going to be really hot for a while here. So I don't know if we have any precipitation coming. I hope we do. We can always use it. And it felt kind of tropical this morning, but it's still kind of dry out there. I don't even want to go look at the creek because it was kind of low last year. Um, there was still the springs that are always there coming out of the ground, but it wasn't totally flowing in a lot of places. A trickle, but not flowing. So it's like I don't even want to go look. you know. I figure it's still a trickle because I can tell by the water in our pond, and there's another kind of a pond swampy thing on our neighbor's land, and I can tell by the moisture there what it'll look like down by the creek. So it's just right over there. I can kind of see too by how our lawn looks before it gets to the woods, and then there's little woods and it gets to the creek. So but yeah, I can tell by what the grass looks like, what the creek is. It looks sad. So, yeah. Sad is actually if it dries up and the frogs that were tadpoles don't mature, then a bunch of them will die off, and then the birds and fish that depend on them as food struggle. So that's a bummer on that in that respect. So I just know that a lot of the little beings I love frogs, were murdered by the um, manipulation of life itself on this planet. There's some things there's just no denying. Um, there's other things that I don't buy for one dang minute, and they can't make me believe it. It's just like um, God puts something in my heart. It's a stubborn spot, and I won't let go. I told Doug. I said some things are, if it's open for debate for some people, that's up to them. There's some things in my life. He said, well, a closed mind is. I said, no, 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 no. I said my mind's open. In certain areas, it's absolutely not open, and it's not going to be. There's certain things that um, let's put it this way. I'll put it this way. This is a better way to put it. My mind is never open. My heart is open, but my mind is guarded, and it can't be swayed at all, at all. I get these instincts. It's like, no, not. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not going to go for this. This isn't the way God created his creatures. And nope, not saying open minded on this. It's like no hatred, do what you want to. If you want to be a part of the Babala chakra, the snake serpent eating its own tail, that's you. That's not my life. And I told Doug that this morning. I'm not that. No, he tried to put me. I said, I'm not in there doing that, you know. So it's a whole different lifestyle. That's them. That's who they are. That's the part of, like, God has his, Satan has his, and they're all part of that. That's what they are. They can learn. They're going to have to. But people that set the patterns for them, that after that, they have every opportunity to succeed in all pure happiness, and that I know will come true. Not It's not gonna be right away. It's not even gonna be in my lifetime at all. But it's been said, and that's enough. When God gives his word, and I believe that, and we know in our hearts and we all feel it, even if they don't listen that first time, it's there. They know. So when they're presented with the situation that they have to get it right, that's the only choice. Get the test right, or you don't pass the grade. You know, simple. You know, I'm just trying to help everybody get through the course quicker. You know, then I can carry on with some higher learning for myself. That's what old timers do. We don't stop learning. You know, God doesn't stop creating things for me to see when I get there after he makes it. That's the way that goes. And it's always exciting, and it never kills your spirit. Nothing can. So whatever we decide to do with it is what we do with it. If it's wasted time, that's a shame. You know. Oh, I had one of my friends on, I was going to say on Zipline, yeah, on Facebook. Um, his wife was going down a zip line, and then she just like landed it perfectly. First, but I felt bad for her. I thought, but she probably done it before, but she had bad bare foot, and she hit the tree, and I thought that might have hurt. But she landed it perfectly after that, and that was impressive. But yeah, I want to do a big one. It's oh, what do they call it? Well, they have like a tram too, and they have like a luge up on Spirit Mountain in Duluth, Minnesota. It's not far from me, but I want to go do some of that on that mountain. You can see the lake from on top there, and I probably want to go in the winter. I like Duluth in the winter. Nobody likes it because it's scary driving around in the mountains, a mountain town, you know. So, but I like it. So I'm odd like that. It's not that I like the fear, but it doesn't bother me as it much as it does most people, I guess. So yeah, I'm kind of different like that. So I kind of get like if I get scared, this switch goes funny on me. It's like, oh, okay. I'll deal with it however I'm directed to deal with it at that moment. And it's been various ways, so I never know. Satan's like one of them kitties out there. Man, them things are crazy. Them wildcats, you would not believe it, especially this little six-toed one. I think more than one of them is, but she's a radical little being. I know I gotta get them on. When I go out, they run, which is self-preservation around here. Believe me. And I'm starting to think that a hawk or an eagle might have got Nellie because that happens around here too. So you never know. Might have dropped her because like there's like claw marks. She's like severed here, dislocated, and broken three different spots that I have cast. And she's able to go like this to bend this part, and she uses it like a stub and keeps her arm in. That's how we're healing her. Just like barely, just day by day, she's a tough, and she's starting to run pretty good. She was on top of the picnic table this morning, drinking out of my bird's water. They have water. She just wanted to make it apparent to me that she was out there waiting. So, little shit, it's like, well, because one time when she first was hurt too, I sat at the picnic table. I made a bonfire to keep the bugs away and put her up there so I could cuddle her and talk to her, spend time with her. So, and try and make it so she didn't move around because she gets, like kitties do. Um, I had one named Bathsheba though. I had a couple cats. I actually more than one that weren't really allowed to get like up in my face and all like gooey like that because I'm allergic to cats. So, um, but she's pretty clean little kitty too. But she is outside. They get like the pollen in their fur and the dander and that type of. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I want to say hi, just kind of give you a daily report what's going on in hell. Um, Hellraiser and its sidekick. Beats everybody into the other Hellraiser and their sidekick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that too. Later, Gators.